Hey guys, what's up? Zombie Greg here for the wrap. Still hanging out at the Walking Dead Escape at Petco Park at San Diego's Comic-Con. And I'm here with my guest, Sebastian Roche of the originals,
Yes.
Vampire Diaries, and now this September, A Walk Among the Tombstones.
That's right.
How you doing?
September. I'm good, and you?
I'm fantastic.
You need a little proactive here.
Oh, I haven't heard that one yet. Yeah. I've been scratching.
It
pimples.
works. It seems to work on all these infomercials.
Yeah, that would be a good gig for me. I could probably do a better job than Julianne Hough.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
I think you
before
would.
and after it was more dramatic. We'll film that one after this.
I
We'll
think you
film that
should.
little
I
parody.
think you should.
So you just had your panel today
Just
at
had the
Comic-Con
panel. Yes.
for the originals.
Yes.
They just showed they debuted the trailer.
The kick-ass
For
trailer.
season- yeah, right?
I mean, that trailer, it's the first time I saw it, and it was pretty impressive. I was impressed at myself, even for doing some dastardly things.
Yeah.
For ripping out people's hearts, and it's going to be pretty impressive.
Is that pretty cool to watch yourself like rip out hearts?
Well, yeah. I mean, while we were doing it, I had two plastic. There's these plastic hearts that I dropped, and they made a clonking sound. But when you see everything is edited, and suddenly you see the magnitude of the scene you've shot. It took a whole day of shooting to shoot that scene, and it looks pretty good. I'm excited.
So you watch? Are you a kind of a fan of the show? You watch it regularly?
I do watch the show. I mean, it's a very good show. I think it has all the things that I love in a dramatic series, family and backstabbing, evil,
heart ripping,
chewing of muscles.
Yeah, it looks like you're gonna go
beautiful women.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, witches.
What's not to
vampire
like?
women. Yeah, werewolves.
Come on, vampire women.
You need a zombie in there.
Maybe
just one zombie. I can just die. You can rip my heart out if you want.
You could be like, oh shit! I thought I was on Walking Dead set.
Whoops, my bad.
Leave.
Carry on.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to curse, right?
No, you can do it. It's the internet. You can do it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can curse. Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's all good.
So good to curse.
Let it out, man. Let it out. What else do you want to say?
Fucking hell.
So this season, what do fans have to look forward to they haven't seen in a trailer?
Well, I think they have to look forward to a lot. I mean, amongst within the family, there's the birth of a new baby, and basically one of the witches brought me back to life, and I'm my children's worst enemy. So it's going to create some very interesting.
So you're like hunting them.
I've been pretty much hunting them for 1,000 years. And missed it, died along the way, was resuscitated. Yeah, I mean, basically, Michael's character burns with a desire of vengeance against, especially one of his children, Klaus, who killed his wife and made him take the blame for it for thousands of years. So you can imagine how pissed off you must be,
Yeah. So
over
and it looks like there's a scene where there's that stake coming close. To
That's the famous white oak stake.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, it's a stake from a magical tree. It's the only wood that can actually kill us uber vampires, because we're kind of vampires on turbo vampires. Yeah,
you guys look pretty intense. I wouldn't want to mess with you guys.
No, you don't want to mess with them.
I'd be too slow.
You'd be weird. That's why I always wonder, it's so easy to catch a zombie.
Yeah, right? It's kind of
how can you...
At some point, I think zombies become not scary anymore. If you're living with that word, at first it'd be a little scary. Oh God, dead people. But then once you kind of get used to them kind of moping around, you're like, okay, whatever.
Now what would be great is if there was a character who's a zombie who's chasing another zombie through the whole episode. It would take like
really
4
intense
hours.
Music. Dun, 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 dun.
No, we're much faster. We can vamp at warp speed.
You guys are doing some crazy stuff, fighting werewolves. But now let's talk about Tombstone. This is a really exciting movie coming up here.
Yeah, that's a really exciting movie that I shot last year that's coming out September 19th.
Liam Neeson, yes.
I mean, what more can you say about Liam Neeson? He's the man amongst all men.
Is he as intimidating in person?
He's not intimidating. He's
cool
the nicest guy. He's like, hey, how are you? It's nice to meet you. It's like, he's a very sort of soft-spoken, lovely person. Really, really kind, attentive, super normal. Big guy. I mean, he's a really big guy, very imposing figure, and a wonderful actor. For me, it was amazing. All of my scenes are with Liam, and it's one of those movies that's so well written, so well shot. I saw it a couple of weeks ago, and it's a very dark film noir action.
So
film noir.
what's the setup? It's Liam Neeson. He's this private detective.
He's a private detective. It's based on a series of books by Lawrence Block about the Matt Scudder series. He's a private investigator who used to be a cop. Something happened in his past that's pretty dark, and he became a PI, and he basically helps this drug dealer.
Which is you.
Well, yeah. First of all, he helps one drug dealer whose wife got killed by these two maniacs who are basically going on a serial killer rampage of loved ones, of basically drug dealer or gangster loved ones, because they know they have the cash ready on hand. So he first comes to the help of Dan Stevens, unluckily, and then comes to me. My daughter is kidnapped, and I asked Liam Neeson's help to find my daughter. Of course. Now, what's interesting about the role is you know, he's a bad guy who is going through something that, you know, no one would wish anyone. You know, you wouldn't wish your worst friend to go through to what he goes through, and so it's pretty emotional and it's a really dark movie, which I love.
Now, is Liam Neeson doing these, you know, crazy fight moves like he's doing in Taken?
It's more realistic. I would say it's more realistic than Taken. It's a really realistic movie. As exciting. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat through the whole movie.
Okay, yeah, and
it's
you
really
knew what was
scary.
happening, so that's good.
It's very scary, but it's not as actiony in that respect. It's very sort of more in the vein of Seven. It's very, very gritty, very dark.
Gotcha.
Really cool movie. Really good New York movie. I loved it.
When's that come out?
September 19th.
September 19th. September 19th, Walk Among Tombstones, and then when's the originals come back?
The originals, October 6th or 9th. Ooh, I'm going to get in trouble.
It's the beginning two options. Google
beginning of October, yeah.
Cool, man.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you, yeah. Pleasure.